It's a sound that could save your life, detecting a colorless, odorless danger in your home. There's a reason they call carbon monoxide a silent killer. The loss of the Caserano family in Fenton has been a tragic reminder of that. A father, a mother, and 4 children, all killed, likely by carbon monoxide poisoning.
Just heartbreaking, Devin. The family had a generator running in the basement and no working carbon monoxide detector. Defender Karen Drew shows us just how quickly a home detector can work.
Every home should have at least one of these, a carbon monoxide detector. CO is odorless and colorless, and having a detector is the only way to alert you that the gas is reaching a dangerous level in your home. I'm going to show you just how fast it will start working.
Canton firefighter Jake Laird suits up. For safety reasons, he's putting on an oxygen mask because he's about to show us how quickly carbon monoxide levels can rise. The Canton Fire Department set up a generator in an enclosed area with 2 carbon monoxide detectors, a home detector you can buy and one firefighters use on the job.
Our main detectors that we use are 35 parts per million, and that alarm to let us know there's a situation that we can keep an eye on.
The generator is fired up. Within seconds, firefighter Laird's carbon monoxide detector goes off.
I was surprised by the findings that the CO readings climbed as fast as they did, and our alarm went off in 20 seconds.
That's right, just 20 seconds. But remember, the department's detector is set to go off at just 35 parts per million. According to the user manual, our home carbon monoxide detector will sound its alarm within 10 to 50 minutes if carbon monoxide levels rise above 150 parts per million. If levels reach 400 parts per million or higher, it will go off between 4 and 15 minutes. During our unscientific test, the home detector reading never went over 375. Its alarm began sounding 11 minutes and 30 seconds after we turned on the generator.
Most commonly with carbon monoxide, we'll see a headache, nausea, but as it gets worse, you become unconscious and ultimately it causes death.
High levels of carbon monoxide can be fatal. About 170 people die in the U.S. from carbon monoxide poisoning from malfunctioning products, including furnaces, ranges, and water heaters, or from portable generators, fireplaces, and charcoal that's burned in homes or other enclosed areas.
Depending on the situation, it can be sudden and rapid and overcome people if they do not have a detector and become sick or ill.
The National Fire Protection Association says at 200 parts per million, you'll start to feel a headache after 2 or 3 hours of exposure. At 400 parts per million, headache and nausea within 1 or 2 hours. At 800 parts per million, headache, nausea, dizziness after 45 minutes, collapsing and unconscious after an hour. As levels rise, you'll feel symptoms faster. At 1,000 parts per million, you can lose consciousness after an hour. At 3,200 parts per million, you can collapse within 30 minutes of exposure.
Home detectors are very good because usually it's not an overwhelming amount of carbon monoxide. If the detector goes off, you have time to get out.
But if something were to go wrong with your furnace equipment, your water heater, your exhaust equipment like the flue outside, that could cause carbon monoxide leak inside your residence that you would not be able to detect with your nose.
So here's what you need to know. You need to install carbon monoxide alarms on each level of your home, including outside each separate sleeping area. Make sure vents for the dryer and furnace, stove and fireplace are clear of debris, including snow buildup after a storm. And also remember, carbon monoxide detectors have expiration dates, so make sure to check yours. I'm Karen Drew, Local 4 Defenders.